They putting our stuff out in the rain, y'all. In the rain. In the rain. In the rain.
I just want to get on my feet because it's hard on me, and I know it's hard on my kids.
Hello there. It's time. We need to remove everybody out of the house and let them come change the lock.
The bad side of real estate. Tenant left my crib like this. Well, she didn't flip all the furniture, but somebody broke in and did that. But she left all the stuff.
I don't feel anything.
Oh man, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody doing all right. Hope y'all been taking care of yourselves. And yo, welcome back to the season 2 of Q Reacts, where we're reacting to the new normal. Is this the new normal? Last episode, we talked about how millions of Americans are becoming numb to having no money. We talked about how people are surviving instead of living, how debt, rising prices, and impossible bills have just become, let's face it, everyday life for just the average Americans. They don't have anything for nothing else. They're tapped out. Resources are just starting to become unbearable. I don't know if y'all seen what happened with the Fairlife thing, man. The Fairlife milk? Yeah, the unfiltered milk. That's a staple in our house. We drink chocolate milk and it's lactose free. Did y'all see that Coca-Cola put a halt to that for a little bit? Man, that's wild. It seems like every day it's always something. Well, today we're looking at what happens when that pressure finally cracks families. Because let's keep it a buck. The struggle about paper, it doesn't always stay on paper. Well, it stays on paper, but it comes to your front door. Today, we're talking about evictions. So without further ado, let's check these clips out and let's see what the streets has been talking about.
One of the things that you said before we started this show, one of the things that you said was that more Black women are experiencing evictions and things like that.
Exactly.
And to me, that's a signature of financial trouble. And when I see financial trouble and I see no unity to work their way out of financial trouble, meaning I got a kid, I'm by myself, and really if I was in a family unit with a man who was doing what he's supposed to do, not just any man. Well, I'm not saying just any man. I'm talking about a man who's doing what he's supposed to do, being a husband, being a father, taking care of his...
Okay, hear me out. Stick around for just 30 seconds. That's all I'm asking. I have until the 21st to pay past due rent, or else me and my kids are evicted. That is not where I want to be. Life happens, me and my spouse separated, and I now have a one-income household that I'm trying to maintain. I have a GoFundMe in the link in my bio, and I did the math. 827 people have viewed this GoFundMe. If each one of those people donated $3, I would be at my goal right now. I have until the 21st to reach this goal, so I'm reaching out to you as my community to help me. And I have a hustler's mindset, but unfortunately, I'm in a situation right now where I should not be walking or standing. So God got me, I know that, but the discouragement is real and I need your help. So click the link in my bio and donate or share however you can.
Am I the only one who started seeing a lot of videos on my For You page of people like struggling with getting evicted, like with their bills, all type of stuff? Like, am I the only one who be seeing that? Because they be talking about how they just going broke paying rent and all this different stuff, but am I the only one who be like, I pay my rent half with one check and half with the other, because y'all not about to get my whole check for no rent. No. And my landlord, like the company I rent through, they don't have no problem with me doing that. And I do that with like a lot of my bills, like my car payment. I pay it half and half for the month. Like a lot of the bills that I know are like a set amount each month, I pay them like in halves bi-weekly, like each check I get in the month. Am I the only person who do that? Because I'm not going broke paying my bills, like, but you still got to be smart about it, like, because you know if you do your car payment like that, that saves on your interest. Like part of it goes actually towards your principal instead of all the interest. Did y'all know that? Y'all know your girl be doing all type of stuff. But let me know what y'all be doing with y'all bills, because
but don't take no shit. Don't take no shit. Yeah, you tell them. Okay, coronavirus first. Lost my job. Then lost my apartment. Now they won't hire me because I'm 62 years old. I got medical situations. So now I was waiting for housing, and I'm not going to wait no more. I'm out here making money to get my own apartment. Yeah.
Is there anything you would tell the world that's something that's positive?
Just tell the world, always be kind. Be kind to everybody, no matter what. But don't take no shit. Don't take no shit. Yeah, you tell them too. Yeah, you talk.
Well, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome.
Is there
You guys
anything
are
else?
doing very good work. Very
Thank you
good.
so much.
I love seeing this. I really do.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, it makes my day. Just throw it in there. Yeah. Thank you.
Good messages, and I hope that you have the best day. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you.
I just got an eviction notice at my apartment. Yeah. You want to know how much it costs to live in my apartment? $1,800 a month. Yup, for a 1-bedroom in Madison, Wisconsin. But needless to say, guess how much I make? Yep, guess. Get it off your chest. I guess you won't. There's no chance you'll get it. I make $7.25 an hour. The minimum wage, yup. And it's fine. As a server, you usually rely on tips, and more times than not, I get tipped generously. But I'll tell you what, $1,800, that is 100% always more than half of my 2 combined paychecks for the month. That is right, more than half of my monthly reoccurring income goes to just paying off my rent. That's not even including my groceries, going out, electricity, all of those other things, okay? All those other expenses. That's absurd. What is wrong with Wisconsin prices? Why have they all of a sudden surged? The Midwest was supposed to be a place of peace, of stability. You could get a freaking house here for like under $200K. And now prices have gone through the roof. This is absurd. What is going on?
Y'all, if these people in my apartment complex don't let me drop my cashier's check off Monday, I'm telling y'all, shit might go left, because these motherfuckers know I'm not working. I didn't have to get so much shit done on my car within a fucking month just to be able to use it, because that's how I'm making money, y'all. I'm talking about motor mounts. I had to get my brakes done. I had to get my rack and pinion taken out and put back in. Then I had to get my rotor done. My tire rods fell out my car while I was driving. I had to get it towed to my mechanic. Then my car would not go, the shift, it wouldn't go in gear. Had to get it towed to the mechanic again. Had to get an alignment. Had to fix the fucking, the steering shit. All within the end of last month to fucking now. And y'all telling me y'all can't give me an extra day to bring my motherfucking cashier's check, and I'm doing all this shit without a job and this much help? I'm not playing. I'm not playing. If they don't let me bring my shit in Monday, shit just might go left. I'm not fucking playing. Like, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of people acting like they don't understand that motherfuckers are going through shit. Like, it's irritating.
What's up, everyone? So this is kind of like another kind of report that dealing with poverty and some of the broader issues that kind of come up. A big part of like why I focus on mental health is because a big part of dealing with situations, and something that can be said of what it's like to live in poverty is that you're usually in constant crisis or on the verge of constant crisis. And what I mean by that is my personal situation where I'm at the risk of being homeless pretty soon. You're dealing with a crisis, for example, where, you're doing gig delivery, and because it doesn't pay enough to even cover your costs, like what it costs to drive, you're either on the verge of having your car break down, or you're always worried about your car breaking down. Again, one of the decisions that led me to selling my car last month was really that it had hit the point, like I had abused it so much over the 5 years driving the car to try to make just enough money to cover things, and I wasn't, doing the car repairs. And, this is where the pedants will jump in like, well, obviously you should be fixing it. I'm like, yeah, obviously, dipshit, but obviously I need money. And when I'm doing half an hour's worth of work, 10 to 15 miles of driving for like $6 to $8, explain to me how I afford the $600 it's going to cost to repair my brakes. Where does the extra money come from? The $600 or $800 to get new tires and gas, which is constantly going up rather than down. Does it go down in some cases? Yeah, but does it stay down for long? No, absolutely not. I actually remember one of the worst points in my life was during the COVID pandemic when I was delivering food, and gas under the Trump administration was over $4.
One thing that I've noticed since I started doing this YouTube thing, I've been doing this for about 4 or 5 months. When I first started, I was always looking at just how the eviction process was and just how the tenants were just irresponsible. And most of it was self-inflicted. Most of it was on them. You got to call it how it is. But as I've been getting more deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole, I'm starting to see a lot more cases pop up where some of these instances are not at fault. These be landlords getting foreclosed up, you know what I'm saying? Pulling a rug up underneath the tenants. These be kind of crazy type of situations that sometimes, the tenant may not always be at fault. And some of these situations are kind of scary. It's kind of scary to rent. I'm kind of starting to see it teeter-tot a little bit on both sides. Don't get me wrong though. Most of these situations are self-inflicted. People are living above their means and they have to stop. But I must say, and I must make a case that some of this stuff is becoming a little bit of a trend, a little slow trend, but it's starting to become a trend. So, hey, like I always say, get the popcorn, sit back, and we gonna watch.
It's time. We need to remove everybody out of the house and let them come change the locks.
With me having a mortgage on this, I talked to my company today, my mortgage company today, and I need to get my stuff out of here. I haven't gotten no kind of 30 days, 3 days, 1 day notice, none of that.
If you want to look into this, you can do that tomorrow. But within 5 minutes, I'm going to have to ask all parties to leave. If you do not leave, hold on. If you do not leave, you're going to be considered trespassing. Okay. If you're considered trespassing as a criminal offense, I'll put you in jail. So please, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do anything. You can put me in jail for trespassing when my name is on this phone. It's the courts. It's the courts now. Right. I was just wondering. Don't even scripters get 30 days. That's what she's had plenty of time. No, I haven't. Ma'am, I'm saying you can argue this tomorrow.
It's court ordered to specifically for the sheriff to remove anybody in this house. Right now.
Now, but it's now.
Yeah, they just gave it to me Friday.
But it's now. Friday. It's now. But what I'm saying, before we get in any trouble, before we have to do anything we don't want to do, you can deal with this tomorrow. This is going to be locked up. You can deal with that at the courthouse tomorrow. But as of today, I'm going to ask y'all to please vacate the premises. I'd rather do this civilly.
This ain't civil though.
Ma'am,
When I have
ma'am,
kids
you're
in my
still,
house
and I'm gonna have to ask them to leave.
and I own
Ma'am, please.
with all of my property in this home.
It's gonna be locked. I'm sorry. You can tell the judge that tomorrow. They can make if that's the case, they'll make arrangements where you can come back over here and get your property. But as of today.
Right. The only reason I believe she's up. No, I'm just asking a question. Somebody told her that once she got out there, she wouldn't be able to get back in.
Sure did.
That's the judge. If it's wrong, if that's wrong, the judge will tell you that tomorrow.
But how can a judge?
Ma'am, you're arguing with me. I'm not into this.
Who's arguing? You don't know how to have a conversation. Stop saying don't argue with you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm trying to understand what's going on. Nothing in this paperwork gives me time to remove myself from the premises. It does not have a 30-day. It does not have a 2-day. When he brought me that paperwork, he did not tell me anything. I just got it on Friday.
It says to us, the sheriff's office, from the judge and the clerk of the court.
Which was issued Monday.
This was issued last Friday when we served it to you.
Friday,
when we served it to you. It says you are commanded, talking to us, sheriffs of this county, to remove all persons from the following described property in Baker County and to put the mortgage landlord in possession. Period.
He's not the mortgage landlord, though.
We're putting this company in possession of it.
But they're not the Lord.
It doesn't matter. This is the judge's order. This is the judge's order.
It's a final order with the judge.
We're allowing the 5 minutes. Get whatever medication, any cash, any money you may have here, anything you need for tonight.
Y'all is so.
You're going to have to go.
No, ma'am, that is far from that.
This is the judge's order. We're doing just what the judge said.
That's wrong.
I was in the hospital when they did this in court.
I believe they knew she was there.
Like, this is so unfair.
This is something you're going to have to take up in court.
Okay, but I'm going to court. But you guys to remove me from my property.
Today, ma'am, you have to leave within 5 more minutes. That's all we're going to give you. 5 more minutes.
What about 10? Because she's been here for 5 years.
All of my belongings are here.
Because I actually thought this was actually
This is what I'm going to tell you to do. I want to ask you, please go in there, get your clothes, get your money, do whatever the case you may be. You will leave. You and your attorney can go and hit them steps tomorrow at the courthouse at 9 o'clock. You can see this judge.
No, he won't be available until 1.
Until 1. This is going to be locked.
Today.
This is going to be locked. This is going to be locked. This is going to be locked up. Nothing's coming in. Nothing's going out. You have plenty of time to do that. So, please, I'm just saying, please.
And who are you? You with them too?
Yes, ma'am.
So they said the man who owned the property was coming with y'all.
The representatives are right down the road waiting on us to get y'all out so they can change the locks. We're going to clear the house and turn it over to them.
So we can't speak to them?
All that company is, the company that's going to come here, all their job is to do is just changing the locks. They're just paid by that company.
No, ma'am, 5 more minutes. They're dropping.
Yeah, it's just a locksmith.
All right, then they get you some stuff, girls.
They putting our stuff out in the rain, y'all. In the rain. 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 This guy, James Games, right here. This guy right here is putting our stuff out in the rain.
This stuff was out there before the rain. You sat there waiting time.
Putting us out in the rain. In the rain, y'all. In the rain, y'all. I begged for them to wait. We was getting everything. Literally, I begged. We black. We all black here. We all black here. It was always gonna rain. If we
Excuse me. Who are you?
Kimberly,
Do you live here?
I do.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm the processor doing the eviction.
Okay, do you guys have a lease agreement?
A lease agreement for eviction?
You don't use lease agreements in eviction, man.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, yeah, you don't use a lease agreement for eviction. That's something between you and your landlord.
This is an eviction. When was the notice given?
It's posted on the door.
On the door when?
No lo recibimos, le digo, pero lo que pasó fue que la compañía de esta casa vendió la casa y nunca nos avisaron que la vendieron y estaban recibiendo los pagos de nosotros y el nuevo dueño no estaba recibiendo nada y ya me dio el papel y todo.
¿Por qué no llamaste a la policía? When was this posted?
I don't know. I can call and find out.
Please
but
call
it's
and
posted.
find
I don't have to call. It's posted.
You said you can call and find out. I'm not trying to argue, but you just said you can call and find out. I want to know when, because I had no idea.
Okay, but you can see the attempts.
Está el 18 de noviembre.
Now, let me explain it to you what these pictures are.
Si el perro la agarró y la destrozó, como destroza todo, y entonces, pero resulta que esta es la nueva compañía.
Pero ahí está detrás de la puerta. Ahí.
Sí, ahí está, exacto. Pero yo no la encontré, yo no la recibí, pues yo no sabía nada. Entonces yo les hablé a la compañía y les pregunté que si...
¿Por qué no me dijiste nada?
Te dije, y ellos me dijeron que yo no tenía ninguna orden de eviction. Pero ¿sabes por qué lo hicieron? Porque ellos ya habían vendido la casa y querían recibir el dinero.
So they didn't, apparently, according to him, because he's the one who's renting, that they did not, that when he called, they didn't tell him that they were doing anything.
Okay, well, I've already explained the situation to him, but I can explain it to you if you like.
Please do.
Now, who are you to him?
I am his stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter.
Yes.
Okay, here's the problem that he's in. He's in a very complicated problem. Okay, so it's not exactly his fault, but if he had like took that notice and gone to court, he would have known what was going on. Or there's probably been mail coming to the house saying a foreclosure. Okay, this is what's happened. He rents from a company called. Okay, that's who he pays his rent to. That's who he deals with. Okay, owns the house. Got foreclosed on this house. So a new owner bought the house through foreclosure from. You didn't know this. He didn't know this. He's paying, but has lost the house.
Lost the house.
Right. So while he's steady paying them, they have already lost the house in court.
So why, I don't understand why we were still paying rent if they didn't even notice that they lost the house.
Well, that's on you. That's not on the new owner.
So they don't give us no kind of notice, they're just...
Wow. Right. It's the one, they lost the house. It's not their house anymore. So the situation you're in, of course, is you trying to say, well, we paid. But to this new owner, he's like, what's that have to do with me? I bought the house, lost the house in foreclosure. So I don't have anything to do with it. I don't collected money or rent or didn't pay.
Was there any way we can just kind of hold on, like, can we just gather our stuff?
Well,
we're talking to the new.
Okay. So here's the thing as far as getting your stuff. On the eviction, I can remove everyone from the house, not even let you own the property. And we move all the stuff out. But I don't do that. I allow people to come in. That's why I asked you who you were. If you want to go and start packing, you can. While we work on the front, y'all can be in the back getting all your personal things packed up. Now he's trying to talk to the new owner. Maybe he can work out something with the new owner.
I just want to get on my feet because it's hard on me, and I know it's hard on my kids, but I'm not just the type of parent that would give up my kids through the struggle or not. I got a court order today saying that I had only by tomorrow to move out. Me and my kids don't have nowhere to go. And I just want somebody to help me. Because I don't have no money and nobody to help. Even if you could help me with a job or a place to stay, I appreciate it. Well, I have 8 sons, and they all stay with me. I feel like this the only really family I have because my family's not really there for me like they should be.
Let's say, you must vacate the above property owner before the 13th. Civil Process Court Administrator's Office. Oh, that's the real deal. Yeah, they can come anytime they want. So they might, but it's already noon. She is about the most challenging case I have right now. I don't know how to help her. She is in such dire straits with her utilities and her housing situation and no job and about to be set out on the streets, her and her 8 sons. So I'll do anything I can to help her. She's only able to get like an entry-level job, and her income will not bear her expenses. So ultimately, she has found herself back in the same situation, or maybe worse than she was before, because right now she does not have the ability to get income-based housing. What's going to happen here now is I've arranged for her to go into a shelter for 2 weeks.
Hey, come here, come here.
So I don't know where these families go. They fall through the crack. But to her credit, Kelly has never left or abandoned any of her children. Kelly is determined to keep her family together.
Here's your towels and white rags, top sheets. She's getting your blankets right now, sweetie. And then we'll go do your pillowcases when you go.
Being in here with all these different people, I'm not really used to this because I'm a stay to myself type of person, but I'll get through it. Really need the help because I don't have any income and I need a steady place to stay, and I don't want me and my kids have to keep repeating being homeless. So I hope there's somebody out there with a good heart that'll help me and my kids, because I really been through a lot. Oh, there you go. What's sweet? I'm gonna get through it, no matter what. I'm a very strong person, so I've been through a lot in the last past year. I'm gonna have to get through it for my kids.
When people hear the word eviction, they usually think about somebody, struggling, simply moving. But that's not really what reality is about it. Reality is when you see how it is. These clips were the young lady outside in the rain. Your furniture out there for everybody to see. Your furniture, you embarrassed, your dignity. I feel like it kind of goes a little deeper than that. I thank God and I praise God for giving me the mother that I have. We've never had to go through that. I've never been evicted. I never knew what that felt like. Because I honestly feel like that's traumatizing. I honestly feel like going through something like that, it must be something that sticks with you forever, right? You guys will really have to go back and look at season 1. It gets real, where it all started. You will see all the eviction cases. You will see just the sheer embarrassment. And then on top of that, you will also see how they've been living as well. It gives you the perfect bird eye view. You get to see the entire picture from the top. I love it. But sometimes when you get caught in that crossfire and it's not at fault, and now you just out here looking crazy and it's looking like you can't pay your bills, your stuff out there on the street, it kind of hit a little different, don't it? So I got a couple of questions for you. How would you break this to your children right now, man? Y'all getting evicted. How would you even break this to them? Like, let's keep it a buck, because I wouldn't know what to do if I had to tell my wife, tell my son, hey, we got to pack up. We done. We got to get up out of here.
You are. I may only be a.
Just happens. Say goodbye, Cashiers. Always ultra thin. It's made with rapid dry technology that absorbs 3 times faster.
Here we go.
What's going on, y'all? Come with me apartment shopping after my eviction. My apartment locator sent me a list of apartments that accept my situation and my price range. Your girl ain't got no air in her car, so I'm really trying to make this quick and fast and in a hurry. And if y'all fuck with me for real, y'all would like, follow, and share and engage so your girl can pay for her air, okay? If I'm your friend, like you say I'm your friend, you gonna do that for me because my edges is lifting. You can't tell? Anyways, back to the video. So I saw the first unit. The first unit was nice. It was really cool. I liked it. Their pool was really small, by the way, but neither here or there. I can't be too picky. They didn't have an island in their kitchen. I've never seen an apartment without an island in their kitchen. It threw me off. But again, I can't be too picky. They didn't have carpet in the bedroom. I never had an apartment without carpet in my bedroom. But I guess that's the new style now. I don't know. But the apartment was really nice and the leasing consultant, he was super dope. This second apartment actually really pissed me off. I drove an hour away from where I normally stay. These two apartments were kind of like 20 minutes apart from each other and it's a different part of Fort Worth. So I was a little frustrated when I told her my situation and she came and showed me a 3D model saying they didn't have a license to show me the actual unit yet. Girl, if you don't get the fuck. But you know, the journey still continues. Y'all like and follow for more because I ain't done shopping.
Yes, that's me getting ready to start over at 28 years old. I'm getting evicted.
Currently going through my third eviction in 6 years. I was beating myself up about it, feeling like I failed again. But you know what? I didn't. I haven't worked a corporate job in 6 years. I took a risk on myself to start a business and to start multiple different things, you know. I've done everything but sell my ass. Literally. Fuck, got the charges to prove it, bitch. Shit. Just kidding. But I'm blessed right now. Like, yeah, it's annoying having to move and, you know, put shit in storage. Gotta move out of my valley, gotta fucking do what I have to do. But it's a blessing to have people who genuinely give a fuck about me and my kids and my family and are willing to help, you know. Like, shout out to my best friend for letting us stay with her.
If I lose myself, I lose it all. If I lose myself.
So I'm getting evicted and this will be my next move. This was my childhood house. It belongs to my grandmother who passed away about 7 years ago. I wound up moving a friend in here to make sure that we didn't have squatters come in to protect the house because it's not in the best neighborhood. But we gotta do what we gotta do. This is the upstairs where we'll be staying. It's a 3-bedroom and I feel like my kids are really gonna appreciate that because we'll be coming from a 2-bedroom.
A little too real, like I'm literally about to lose me and my kids home.
Give me one break, I need faith. Faith to believe you, faith to receive you.
I was stuck in my mind.
12 months on the lease, that's a come up, baby. Don't you ever forget it.
Sooner or later, it's gonna turn. And we pray.
Since I started posting live.
So baby, when I tell y'all,
now y'all know I'm super duper transparent.
Here is your friendly reminder that if you have
what a lot of people don't really realize. Getting evicted, it's not the end. It's really the beginning. You can rewrite your chapter. You can get your credit together. You can get back on your feet. You can get back stable and get back out here and try again. Hey, the first time you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Shout out to my lady Aaliyah. Try it again. You may not succeed the first time. Think about this. When you was out there riding your bike when you was little, how many times did you fall before you finally got it? You didn't give up though. You wanted to be like everybody else. You wanted to be like the cool people. You wanted to be, hey, I'm out here riding on my bike with no training wheels. Hey, right? You fall, scrape that knee, scrape that elbow. You mess up some stuff. But at the end, what happens? You around that mug, hey, you riding this thing, you know, you riding with no hands. Now you popping wheelies. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, life is the exact same way. Like I said in my last video, it's gonna go like this. But you gotta adjust to that. You gotta understand already and have it made up here, okay? I'm up, but I know eventually something's gonna teeter me down. But hey, I'm ready for it. Brace yourself for it. Get ready for it. Embrace it, because the more you're comfortable being uncomfortable, a lot of things will work out in your favor. So I got one more question for y'all before we get up out of here. Should one mistake, and I really want y'all to think about this, should one mistake really follow someone forever? Think about it. When you were younger, you were more irresponsible with your money. You finally hit your 30s and your 40s, and now you're able to actually make it do what it do. Let's be real. I can say the same thing. When I was younger, man, doing dumb stuff. Now I'm over here doing different things with different savings accounts and just accounts in general, stocks and all types of stuff. So, all in all, I'll leave y'all with that. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to say I appreciate y'all so much for coming in, chilling with your boy, rocking out with me in these videos. You guys really make this community an awesome place to be, and there is no other place than I'd rather be than right here with y'all watching these clips. We've been getting into some heavy hitters, some heavy topics, and hey, like I always say, this is just the beginning. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that like, subscribe, tell everybody, tell a friend, and tell a friend, spread that love. You know we like that here. You know that's what we do. And hey, let's work on ourselves. Get your ducks in a row. Get that savings account. Start working on that money. Start learning how to balance that checkbook in a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, checkbooking. That checkbook. Just a little bit. And hey, until next time, it's been fun. It's been real. This is your boy Q. Signing out.